What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another trailer reaction here on Red Shirts Remastered. It's just Patrick and I, Chris. Today, for this one, the dingus is still feeling a little unwell, so wish him healing thoughts and vibes and shit, right? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, healing
Yeah,
thoughts.
healing vibes. And also, at the same time, speaking of healing and health, we are raising money for Rare Disease Day, which is February 28th. It's Rare Disease Day month. I have a rare disease, familial Mediterranean fever, or FMF, so we are raising money for FMF and AID Global Association. The link is in the description, so go ahead and click that link and even donate $1, a little bit of a dollar, little bit more. It all helps. And if you can't donate $1, at least share the link, please. And we will be streaming all month. And there's a streamathon February 27th until March 2nd and maybe beyond, depending on how much money we raise. We're already at a little over $250 right now. So keep those donos coming in. And very exciting day during charity month because the Fantastic Four trailer dropped. Our first real look at the movie it just dropped. So we've had little teasers of the kids running on the street and staring at TVs and you know, we've had images, but this is our first look at the movie. Now, Patrick, is there anything that you will really want to see in this trailer?
Yeah, so we did know a little bit going into this that this is like the 1960s, but it's like an alternate 1960s. It's going to be not what you're used to seeing. It's completely different, but kind of set with that sort of like art style of like what you remember about the 60s in a way. But I really want to see and hear Flame On.
Okay, that's funny that you say that because I kind of have the same hope, and I'm loving. Yeah, I'm very excited for the Art Deco 1960s, like not steampunk, but like it's like retro punk because it's like they'll have weird like futuristic like cars will look more futuristic and communication devices will look more futuristic and things and such, and because it's, you know, the Fantastic Four and Reed Richards are in this universe and the Fantastic Foundation and all that stuff.
And the Fantastic Car. Give us the Fantastic
Car and Herbie. But the thing I'm looking forward to, hopefully, is hearing it's clobbering time. So it's funny that you said Flame On. So I'm very excited. But again, we are here raising money for FMF and AI Global Association. So I'm hoping that this reaction gets a lot of eyeballs on it. So that maybe we can get some donos out of it and some people hanging out and coming and subscribing so they can hang out during charity month for the children, folks.
And don't forget to turn the notifications on.
Yeah, turn those. Yeah, hit that subscribe button. I'm not so worried about subscriptions as much, but you know what? Hit that subscribe button because then you can hit that bell and you get alerted when we do go live for our charity streams and our streamathon. But also then make sure that you do share our channel and share this video out and share the donation link as well. And again, please donate. But yeah,
I think it's time, buddy.
I think it's time. Yeah, I'm ready. The trailer's only a minute 37, so I'm gonna do the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, and there's that Art Deco I was talking about. Whoa, look at it. Yeah, very 1960s.
Sunday at 7 on the dot, no matter what. We're all here.
What is it, like a documentary? Or probably like, oh, there's Herbie!
Yeah, we can go to that.
Oh, I love it!
Okay.
Okay, is this guy good or what?
What the heck?
Not because it's not delicious, I just want to add a little bit of zip.
I love it. He's a chef, just like in Bear. The Bear. That's great. Never moss-bachrach. Look at that. There's that like weird technology look.
Then it wasn't a rock.
The best pilot in the world right here.
Yeah. Best looking for me.
And Johnny never caught fire.
He didn't say it.
Ben has always been around.
Damn it.
Johnny is Johnny.
Oh.
And I am right here. Whatever life throws at us,
Wow.
we'll face it together.
Whoa. There's Galactus.
Fantasticar!
Yeah. What? John Malkovich? I forgot he was gonna be in the. Oh,
Yeah,
there's
he's
Galactus. At least we got to see a real look at Galactus and not just that cloud shit. Woo!
It's presented in Fantastivision.
I love it. Fantastic Four first steps, everybody.
Yep.
July 25th.
Mm-hmm.
All right, first impressions, real quick, while I go pull up the first screen I want to have up. Here, we'll start
Good
right
color
now.
palette. That was my first thing I noticed. Very well balanced. It had just a little bit of like that, what you see around like 1960s, 1970s films, sort of like there's a certain visual to that, and they nailed that.
To me, it seems very theatrical, but not in a cinematic way, in a
Yeah.
stage play way, which is very interesting. It feels
Sets.
like,
That's how they did it, especially sets. I've noticed.
yeah, it feels like you're on the set of a play or a TV show, a sitcom that's made in front of a live studio audience. That's what a lot of it feels like when you're in the rooms and the buildings. Now, of course, we have Galactus here. You know, just the back of his head, but we
that was
see
more of a
Galactus.
cinematic shot.
That's more of a cinematic shot. You got the Statue of Liberty there, but a lot of this, like them in the kitchen, that feels very like sitcom-ish, which is very, very weird to me that they went with that approach. But again, maybe because at the very beginning, you know, you have this guy right here. Maybe he's like a documentarist, or he's doing a news article about them. But yeah, but again, that might also be the color palette that's making me feel that way. Because and then every time you're outside, like this shot of the Baxter building,
very natural lighting.
Very natural lighting and cinematic. And I think you're right. That's a great way to look at it. The colors, you're right, are
both.
fun.
Maybe a good mix of both.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't feel like they're overdoing the shots. It feels like it's soap opera-y a little bit, you know.
Just a little bit. Old school classic soap opera.
Yeah.
Which you kind of got that a little bit with WandaVision as well.
Yeah, well, absolutely. But that was a TV show, so a little different vibe.
Yeah.
What do you think of Thing?
He looks exactly like you've ever wanted him in a comic book. He looks exactly like I could literally like pull up a page probably from the comic with him making a facial expression, and it looks exactly like how you see him on screen. So, and this is very classic Thing from like the 60s.
Yes.
That was the first thing I noticed. It was like as close to that art style that they pulled from the classic comic.
The eyebrows are fantastic.
Eyebrow was the dead giveaway.
Yeah, the eyebrows are fantastic, and the biggest difference I see between him and every other Thing we've had on live action is he's not as orange.
He's more natural brown.
He's more natural. Rock colored, exactly.
Yeah.
So I love it. I am very, very happy with it. We didn't get either of the catchphrases. We didn't get It's Clobbering Time or Flame On.
They also might save that for the TV spots.
Yeah, that's true. We are going to get a TV spot. You get a little glance at Herbie's front side. But let's see here. There's another look, a little bit of his face there. Oh, here's the best look at his face. So Herbie looks great. Herbie looks great. Thoughts on Herbie at all?
He reminds me of like old school classic computers with like the tape deck reels and stuff like that.
Yes. Yeah.
That was the first thing I noticed. He felt very vintage,
Yeah.
very IBM, old school IBM.
Yes. Yeah, like those big, massive computers that had the
Yeah.
reels on them and everything.
Yep.
And there were like 10 of them in a big room because you needed that many to do what we do on this tiny little setup that I have right now, or your Xbox.
Which I don't know if you ever watched Star Wars: The Clone Wars. There's a little character robot that follows around the character Cad Bane named Toto. He kind of reminds me of
robot,
Toto.
Though. Okay. I mean, it's a lot of inspiration probably from comic books. George Lucas and Star Wars.
For sure,
and stuff. So, Johnny looks great. Like the flame looks really good.
I'm still not sold on Reed Richards personally yet, but maybe he'll grow on me.
Yeah, it's weird.
But you already knew that because I told you I love John Krasinski.
Yeah, see, and wasn't a fan of John Krasinski. I mean, Ian Grunfeld to me will always be the best Reed Richards on screen, and so for me, Pedro Pascal has to live up to.
He's got to earn it.
He's got to earn it. John Krasinski did not earn it at all.
He did get a lot of screen time, and
that wasn't his fault, but it was also for fan casting and fan love.
It was for fan love.
It was for fan love. So,
bring him back for Battle World.
Yes. I do like what I've seen. Wait, where is there? It is. No, come on. There we go. I like what little bit they showed us of Invisible woman doing her force field bubble. I don't know much about Vanessa Kirby, so we'll see.
Spencer did, if I recall.
Okay.
So maybe he can give us a deeper dive on another episode.
Yeah, we'll talk on a stream at some point. But yeah, I like what I saw. I mean, she fits the vibe for the Invisible Girl for sure. And did they show Johnny at all? Besides right here,
they showed him going up into space.
Oh yeah, but I'm saying not as Flame, like except for at the end.
I think he was at one point in the Baxter building, like just sitting there.
Let me see. Was that him sitting at the table? Is that what you mean?
I think so. Let me scroll through here and see if I can get you a timestamp.
Yeah, because I don't remember them except for that point where they're all standing. Yeah, I don't think they did.
So maybe they're just showing him with the action shots.
Yeah, because that's Ben Grimm. They show him in like his spacesuit, but you don't see him outside of the spacesuit either.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just see him flying off the balcony. Oh wait, they show him right here once at 54 seconds, right before, like literally 54, 55. He's
flying there, yeah.
Yeah. So they show him once, okay. So you show one up close of him.
And then they show him in the suit with the rest of the family as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying at the end. That was the only shot I really saw
on stage, yeah.
Yeah. And then in the space
where was it at?
Well.
I saw him, at 41 seconds.
Yeah, that's in the spacesuit, yes. I love that they're going with the Ben. They're sticking with the Ben Grimm thing, storyline that's so classic. Of he hates the way he looks and he's wearing the trench coat and hopefully there's the blind girl, I forget her name, that he falls in love with in the cartoons. I forget her name though. But yeah, so but good first look, only a minute and a half of look. So any other thoughts?
We still got just a few months left, so I expect we'll be getting some better trailers as we get a little bit closer. overall, I like the choices they made, and I'm interested to see where this ties in with the greater MCU because we still don't know. This is kind of one of the oddball stories. They
We kind of do.
kind of
Apparently, the
do.
rumor is that Galactus is going to win, and then they're going to get pulled out of their universe by the TVA.
The TVA is going to pull them, kind of like how the TVA pulled Deadpool.
Except that was a rogue faction. This is they're actually going to get saved by the TVA because they are needed for greater good. Not.
I wonder if it's going to be pre or post Loki season 2.
It's post. It's definitely
Okay.
post. That's what I'm saying. It's definitely post. And so they're needed for the sacred timeline is what they're needed for. So remember Fantastic Four coming out July 25th in theaters. Welcome to the family, as it says. But remember also, we are raising money this month for FMF and AID Global Association. I know I'm putting it down your throats, y'all. So definitely raise some money and some awareness for autoinflammatory diseases and rare diseases like the one that our friend Frank had, and Danon's disease as well. It's not just about FMF and AID Global Association and the awareness there. It's the awareness for every rare disease this month. And just we're raising money for FMF and AID Global Association. So thanks, everybody. Make sure that you do donate now and share our channel so that more people get eyeballs on this and other videos that we do. And remember, Streamathon 27th through March 2nd. So make sure you subscribe and hit that bell so that you get notification when we go live for that Streamathon and everything, yada, yada, yada. So, Patrick, anything else you want to say real quick?
Yeah, you can find me over on X at Ganon136 and also on Discord at Ganon136. Come join the Red Shirts Remastered community over there on Discord. We'd love to have you. And anytime we post any fun new content or we go live, it's right there. Thanks, Chris.
Yeah, thanks, Patrick. And we'll catch y'all later. Bye.